Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video for you. The web app on Veve is out and it's absolutely amazing, everybody. I got the invite to get into the beta version today and I'm really excited about it. I've been waiting to do this video once I got the invite, so I really wanted to show you, break down what it's all about, how it looks, give you my thoughts on it, and how it's going to be a game changer for Veve for sure. And, so we'll get into that in just a sec. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. We'd love to see you come back. Also, you can join the channel as a member and you get free Drophead NFT and get into the community. That would be great. We have a Discord server. We're having tons of fun in there. And also, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I will follow you back on those platforms and we can chat about things even more. But most importantly, comment down below on this video, everybody. Let me know what you think of the web app. If you've got it, I really want to know what you think of it. Also, if you don't have it yet, let me know what you think about this video. It's coming out soon to everybody. There was another wave of people that happened to get the email today. I happened to be one of those just by chance, and I clicked on the email and it got me in. And then I entered my little, my login info and everything. And I'm in the web app now. So I can use both. And I've had a chance to look at it for a couple of hours now, really go through it. And I really want to tell you what it's all about. So let's get into it right now, everybody. If you like the video, smash like as well. Anyway, the app is great. Check it out. So once you get in, you come to the main page right here. You can see it has the store up here. It has the collection, your own collection little button. It's got the feed button there and the market and your profile. I'll go through all of those. And it's also got the notifications over here, which is cool. But you can see on the main page here, we have collectibles, comics, drops, brands, all at the top, which is nice. You can click into any of those. Just nicely laid out. You got the most recent drop. If you click into that, you can see this was Thor. He came out today. Very cool drop. Now, I don't believe that you can actually buy this from the web app right here, but you can see how everything is all laid out. You can see the additions. It's just easier in terms of information, which I love. Okay, it's fantastic for that. And you can see all the different things right here. And so if you just go back, there's a little back button. It's so simple to use. And then, of course, you can see all the most recent drops. If you click that button, you can scroll down and then you can go into each one of them as a nice reference and you can see how they're doing, like what information. So I really think for information, it's really way better. And that's really going to help a lot of people. Being able to use your home computer is really great. I mean, I'll use the mobile device obviously all the time. I'm going to have to use it still for drops and everything. But when I'm just at home and I'm on my computer, I'm doing my work, it's perfect to have right there. And if you scroll down, they just have selection of collectibles that they just kind of throw your way. Same with comics. So it's same as the app that way. Really great too is you have all the brands right here and you can click up here in the corner and you can see brands and you can just click into any one of them very fast. And the best thing about this, everybody, that I've noticed is I haven't had any glitchiness. So, when you're in the app and you start scrolling through, sometimes your app crashes. Well, I haven't had that happen yet on the web app. I've only been on it for a couple hours, so it looks quite stable, right? So that's really cool. And you can see if you scroll down, it also gives you recently viewed down here of the stuff that you've looked at. So that's really cool. It's just a nice way to do it. Now, if you go to your collection, you click at the tab at the top and it actually shows your collection. Now, one thing they don't have yet, they have the big virtual part up here and this isn't working yet. You can't really look at it. It says the showrooms are under development. So that'll be fun. Once that gets all in, we'll wait for that, but it is the beta version. So, you're not going to get full functionality quite yet. The only thing I would say is that I wish that this wasn't at the top right now because it's not usable. It kind of takes up a lot of room when I first get to my collection. I want to see my collection, not a blank thing like this, but that'll come over time, right? And you can see they'll have stuff like that. Like you can manage your showrooms and edit them. And, you would go in and edit. Then you can add new ones as well. It doesn't really work right now. Like I clicked on it, but it's not working for me. So maybe some people are able to edit. I'm not sure, but I haven't noticed that I've been able to do that, right? But if you scroll down here, it shows your collectibles you have, it shows your total right here. And then you can click into each one of them, which is great. I love the little color coding of what kind of, rarity level they are. And it shows the edition number right there. So it's very simple. And then, of course, your comics, it shows them as well. And you can click in and see all of them. And one thing I really love about this is just the display. You can see that it's like nicely laid out. You can just click in, you just scroll through them so beautifully. You can see all the covers. It's really easy. And then when you click into them, like, for example, if you had multiple, like the Doctor Strange comic here, you click into that. And then it just shows you all of them, right? And it's so easy to look at. I really love it. Okay. That's perfect. So it's a really nice way and to have organized like information. And I love organized information. It shows your total value up here. It shows your date purchased. You can sort by title, which is interesting. I would actually like them to be able to sort a few different ways as well. But right now it's just A to Z or Z to A or date purchased. Now that's interesting as well. You can click on date purchased so you can actually see your most recent purchases. I think that would be really cool, So you can scroll down to the bottom and you can see like the furthest away purchase you ever did, right? So, and then you can go in rarities right here, which is cool. So you can see all your commons or uncommons and ultra rares. So there are really nice searchability aspects of this, which can help just you keep your collection organized, right? And then down here you can see all the sets that you have and the ones that you can complete. And then you can actually add wish lists. So if you have your target on items, you can put them here. That's really great as well, just to keep yourself planning and organized, right? Now, the next part over is the feed, and you can see that it's under development. So this will be the social feed. So you still have to use the mobile device for this, but it'll be really fun once this is active because you can just like interact with it a lot easier than you probably on your phone, right? So that's going to be a good drop in the future. That'd be good. The market as well. Now, the market is probably the best thing about this right now, everybody. I'm really impressed by how they did this. They have the most recent stuff right there in the collectibles and in the comics, how they do on your phone as well, no different. Trending brands is another one that's interesting. So these ones are ones that probably are selling most, and you can see that they put them there. Now, we don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that's kind of what's going on. Thor, obviously today, Golden Moments are doing well lately. Marvel Mighties, people are looking at them a lot. It's really interesting, right? So those are kind of the things that, they put them there in that little section, which is cool. Again, they ask you to complete your sets right here. So, you can see the ones that you need, right? Which is really cool. But if you go, for example, into comics, you click into like the marketplace, and it's so nice to scroll here, everybody. It's so great. And you can title them right here. You can see date listed. So you can do like recent ones, which is really cool. So you click on that and you can see all the most recent drops, like, in the last little while, at least listed. I don't think it's drops, actually. I think it's listed by like who listed, like in the marketplace. So actually I'd like to see that change to the most recent drops right here, because who cares who lists what, right? But anyway, you can go back to, just your titles, and you can really scroll. So if you go A to Z, you can look for your comic really quickly. So this is one of the best things for me. So when I'm on the mobile app and I'm trying to like, go after like a Spider-Man comic or something, and I have to like scroll endlessly and hope it shows up and hope the app doesn't crash. This way I can sort by title, so I know exactly where it's going to be, and I can scroll down really quick. I can see all the Spider-Man stuff at the top. And if I wanted to go into like Avengers, 8, I just, it's right there. It's so much easier to find. And then I can click into each version right here. And this is the market. So this is how it looks, right? If you check it out, once you click into a comic, the marketplace is so nice as well. Shows you the information about the comic right here. You can do fixed price or auctions in the same place. You can sort by high to low, edition from low. So you can look at the lowest edition. Now they don't have highest edition, which is interesting. They just have lowest edition. So if you wanted to search for like the highest edition ones, because some people collect those, you'd have to scroll all the way to the bottom. That's a little bit annoying. So I hope they add that. But they also have auction ending right here. But you can see, you can scroll down. It shows who the people are. You can click on them as well, which is great. And you can actually look at other people's profiles really nicely. It's very cool. So you know who you're buying from. And then you can see the edition. It's all sorted nicely. And you click into the buy now, and you can just like, it's really fantastic, everybody. It looks great. You can see all the edition numbers, the prices. It's so easy to scroll. So I'm really loving the marketplace and everything in regards to like purchasing. Now, listing is another thing right here that I'll show you in a sec. But if you go to your profile right here, this is fantastic as well. This is my profile, everybody. You can always follow me if you want, and I will follow you back. But you can see it gives you your gem balance, your OMI balance as well. Now, I own OMI, but I haven't converted it over to layer 2. But your OMI balance is going to be there, everyone. And that is a huge sign, because we're going to be able to purchase these NFTs with OMI through the web app, and that's all coming soon. So big times ahead. It's so unbelievable. It's a game changer when that happens. And we're just getting it started right here. You can see all your collectibles, your sets, your followers, and who you're following, and your little about. You can, adjust your bio and all that kind of stuff. That's really cool as well. You can click right here. There's your QR code for the future when we're able to transfer again, right? And then you can do your editing over in the corner. But it's really fantastic. You can click on your collectibles. You can do your sets. So it shows all your sets that you would have. And like I said, followers, Look at how big those are. It's so cool right here. You can go in and you can see everybody who's following you, and it's going to be way more interactive for everybody. So if you go back to your collection right here, and you want to list something for sale like Thor, God of Thunder right here, you click on the actual item, which is cool. And you can see common, the edition number. It says it's owned. Obviously, it's yours. The view in 3D right now doesn't work for me. Okay. So when I click on that, it takes to another window and it actually doesn't show up. I'm using Safari right now. So maybe it works in Chrome. I'll have to test that out, but it loads up in Safari and then it just is just kind of blank right now. So we're still in the beta, but it opens up a brand new window, which is cool. So I can just like, get rid of it. And if it opens up a window, it's cool. I would obviously be able to take a photo and like stop it from spinning and do all sorts of stuff or download the image right here. So that's all coming too, right? So I'll just get rid of that, but that'll be later. I don't happen to see it right now. You can see that like, you have the comments down here on this particular collectible, you can like flag it right here. You can send it, which is great. And then also, if you've listed it in the market, you can actually click on the details right here and you can see like, where it is in the market with the position of it, which is really great. It also shows the drop date. It shows the edition, all that stuff. It also shows how much you paid and everything like that. And the cool thing about this one is that you can actually see like when you bought something, which is really fun. And then also it shows the other series. So I really think that like selling here is absolutely amazing. It's really incredible, everybody. I'm loving the way it looks right here, right? So there's a couple things that I wish they would do. Like I said, in the collection area, I don't want to have the virtual reality, showroom at the top. I want to have my collectibles there, and then I can do the virtual stuff later in a different place. I'd actually prefer if they would just move this to a whole new tab, like a whole new selection, because I don't need to look at this when I'm looking at my collection. I just want to scroll down here and see my collection. I want it to go kind of like to here. This is how I'd like it to load if I hit my collection. Just get right into it. If I want to look at my virtual showroom, another tab for that, another link, and then I can just do that on the side. And it's not working right now anyway. So, I would prefer if that was gone, but that's not a huge deal for me. But it is kind of annoying that I have this at the top, like right in front of my face when I go to my collection. That's not my collection. This is my collection right here. So that's what I would prefer. The feed, no word on that yet. We'll see how it goes. The market, I think it's actually great. I really don't have any like, qualms about the market at all. To me, I think it looks fantastic. If you click into collectibles right here, you can see they all scroll down right here. The only thing that I would criticize is this date listed thing. Like that's somebody who's listed something in the market. So it boosts the whole collection to the top, I guess. And I don't think that's applicable at all. Like it doesn't matter if someone lists the stamp, why I would think that this should be date listed by like what items came out first in terms of like, or more recently in the drop. And then you can see all the more recent stuff and you can see it's Thor right there because people have listed him today. But the stamp right here, I mean, I don't need to see that in my date listed, right? So that's another thing that I wish that they would, remove. But you can search right here. You can go through all the brands really quickly without going to the other brand area. And this is if you just click on the collectibles thing, you can see. So if I wanted to go like, for example, let's go the DC battle statues, I click on that and then it would show them right here, right? Which is really cool. Although I do not see, if you notice, I do not see the Croc statue, right? So it's really interesting, right? So if they're still working out the bugs and everything, but once you get them all, they'll all be there, right? Eventually, right? So that's that as well. And then, of course, like I said, in the collection, or sorry, in the market right here, you have your comics, and I just love the way it looks. I mean, scroll down right here; it's fantastic. It's so cool. Go to Spider-Man. Look at all the different variations. You can go into the common right here and you can see all the people are selling it. And you go, oh, I want to look at this guy right here or this girl. I want to see what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. It's really amazing, everybody. I really think it's astounding. So let me know what you think as well. You'll get your access to the market, to the web app really soon. The first wave went out and I was like jealous of people who got in there and really wanted to get in there as well. And I think this is kind of like the second wave and a bunch of people got in. I just so happened to be one of them. No communication other than just the random email that, we got. So I'm really happy to be able to make this video for you. And as the web app gets updated more, I'll make more videos about it, more explanations about it. But I think it's a real game changer. Once we get that OMI in there, it's fantastic. Being able to go through the market and snipe on drop day is really, really easy on the app. It's really easy. And also just purchasing gems and bringing them into the app is so easy. Just do it from your profile page. Click, boom, in, done. And you don't have to worry about it in the marketplace. That whole thing with glitchiness, where you're scrolling your app and you're trying to get to like a comic or something. It happens a lot in the comic books for me. Almost every single time I scroll through the comics. And the problem with that was I was using, other apps to see what the prices were, because if I used my phone, eventually the app would just crash on me and half of them wouldn't load. So that was a real problem. So this has solved that for me. And I think it's solved it for everybody, right? Anyway, let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you get your chance to get in there soon. I know you will. It's coming to everybody really quickly, everybody. Happy collecting, and let's look forward to the future.